In the movie Serpico, Al Pacino plays a cop in New York City who refuses to take a bribe. The other cops from his precinct tell him to take his cut from the bribes, do with it what you want, give it to charity, but take the bribe so we know we can trust you. Take the bribe so we know we can trust you. Go watch Serpico. And Serpico is warned to take the money in order to fit in and to move ahead and to make sure his own police partners won't leave him to die, which they end up doing because he couldn't be bribed. Serpico was told, take the bribe. Prove to us you're part of the club. When you get to the top of the food chain in corporate America, in politics, in Hollywood, in academia, they want to make sure you've made your bones. How many people have you clipped? I heard you shut down an entire factory in Columbus, Ohio. Good for you. You're one of us. Come on in. You know how a Democratic politician makes his bones? By screwing over the left. Screw the unions. When Biden turned his back on the railway unions last year, the Democratic donors all said, I like this guy. He's willing to make the tough decisions. That's how you move ahead in Democratic politics. Be dishonest, lie to the people who voted for you, and then screw them over. That way, you can be trusted to make the tough decisions. I'm voting for Biden. I have no choice. In corporate America, it's screw your own corporation. You work for a corporation, you move ahead by screwing not just the people who work at your corporation, but the corporation itself. Steal as much as you can. Use the corporation as your personal piggy bank, especially if you're one of the top executives. Why save money for the corporation? It's just going to go to the shareholders. Screw them. You look at most corporations in America, they're in debt. They pay their workers crap, practically no dividends to their shareholders. They don't pay their taxes. The only ones making money are the CEO and his flunkies. That's it. Most corporations in America don't make money for anyone. The reason the stock market seems to be going up again is because of a handful of companies. You know, Microsoft, Apple, ExxonMobil, Facebook is going back up again. It's the way they weight these indexes. A handful of companies can make it look like the entire stock market is doing well. A handful of companies in America, the way they weight these indexes, can make it look like corporate America is doing well. It's not. It's why they're laying everybody off. You can make numbers say whatever you want. The same way a handful of families in America are hoarding all the wealth. But on Thursday, when they announced the economy grew 1.1% in the first quarter, they made it sound like, oh, everybody's benefiting. Yes, the entire economy grew 1.1%, but only a handful of families grab the profits. Half this country can't come up with $500 for a medical emergency. And yet, the new numbers out on Thursday say we're not in a recession. Isn't it amazing how great everyone is doing? It's all about lying to everybody. You move ahead in this country just by lying and cheating. It's not about loyalty. It's about dirt. It's about being a dirty human being. What, you're not going to pad your expense account on the business trip or try to bang Marla? Come on, I need to be able to trust you. That's the corporate mindset. And like over at Fox News, they're doing Oppo research on their own employees. Oppo research on your own employees. Because in corporate America, your employees are your opponents. Your employees are your opponents. You go to work for a corporation, your boss is more afraid of you than it is the company you're supposedly competing against. In corporate America, your rivals aren't other corporations. Your rivals are your co-workers, people who will either try to take your job or ask for more money by threatening to quit. It's an extortion racket. That's what corporate America is. It's all about getting something over on someone, and the way to do that is getting something on them. Get some dirt. That's how you move up. As I've said on this program since the beginning, you don't move ahead in corporate America by doing a good job. You move ahead by being a bad person. The people at the tippy top are ambitious. That's all they are. They're not talented. They're just ambitious. They loathe talented people because talented people remind them of what they're not. And so the corner offices of the C-suites are populated by voracious animals who are only comfortable around their own species. They only want to work with other miscreants, other incompetents with sharp elbows. And their mantra is, let the fools do all the hard work down below us. But up here in the C-suite, we're breathing the rarefied air of revenge and deceit. In corporate America, I need to trust you means you're just as corrupt as I am. I need your secrets. It's our bond. I need to know that if you get too ambitious, I can destroy you. It's why the rich and the powerful have to go to Bohemian Grove, places like Bohemian Grove, where they humiliate themselves before the older rich and powerful. Supposedly, Richard Nixon went to Bohemian Grove and allowed himself to be photographed up there wearing a dress. So no matter how high Richard Nixon climbed, his rich and powerful friends would always have something on him. J. Edgar Hoover, there's a picture of him in a dress. Why?